Good work today, men. I challenged you before we started, and you took the challenge head on. We got better today, and that's all that matters. Now get treatment if you need it, and get ready for the next game. I'll see you then.
Well, I'm sailing.
There is nothing like it anywhere, and I mean anywhere else. He has 60 seconds to make as many shots from behind the arc as he can.
And there are 25 balls total, 5 racks with 5 balls in each of them. And of course, the last ball of every rack is the money ball, counting for double.
And guys, by my math, that adds up to a maximum of 30 points, which has never been done. But who knows? We'll see if one of these guys can get on an unprecedented roll.
And one thing about the three-point contest is you can really see how the pressure builds as it goes along. In the first 20 years of this event, only 5 winners topped the 20-point mark in the final round. And one of them sitting right here.
Yeah, that was a fun day, Clark. But yeah, I think the key is you've got to get off to a good start because it can snowball on you if you miss a lot in those first 2 racks.
Getting cold, 5 consecutive misses.
Now he's starting to struggle.
The wheels are coming off. That's 7 straight misses. Gets the money ball. That's 7. 7 points was the best he could do. Boy, I bet he wants a do-over on that performance.
Yeah, you're not kidding. I mean, his first rack was tough to watch. He didn't make one shot. And that slow start was just too much to overcome.
And here we go with Paul George.
With this rapid-fire format, a trap guys cannot fall into is trying to make any sort of adjustment midstream. There's just not enough time for that. You got to trust your stroke from start to finish.
Yeah, but Clark, if you do miss 3 or 4 in a row, it may take a very subtle adjustment. Maybe just adding a little arc to the ball, or maybe holding your follow-through a split second longer. It really all depends on what kind of roll you're on and if you have any momentum or not.
His 12th miss in a row. Everything's going wrong.
That's 3 racks in a row now that have given him fits. A rough patch right now.
Another miss. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta feel for him here. Oh, off the mark once more. He just needs to get this over with. Now with 4. He's got 5. He stumbles through the round with just 5 points. Something went terribly wrong out there, guys, with him in that round.
Yeah, he looked completely out of whack. I mean, he could not get his mechanics right. He may as well have just passed on the round altogether.
And so here's Parker now.
There's no time to waste in this competition. The clock is ticking, and it's ticking fast.
But as a shooter, you don't want to keep peeking at the clock in between shots. I mean, you almost have to keep time in your head, but really most of these players have practiced at home before this competition, so they have a decent idea of what's ahead.
Drains the money ball.
And he's alone in second place with that one.
Can't get the money ball.
And that pushes him all the way to the #1 spot.
10 points on the board. Down to the final rack. He barely cracks double digits with 10 points. I think he'll benefit from some of the pretty poor scoring out of the other players.
Yeah, he was totally inconsistent out there. You know, we always talk about guys getting into a rhythm in this event, and he just never was able to do that.
So often we see just a few misses in a row totally derail a play. It has that snowball effect if you let it.
Yeah, and that's all the more reason that your only thought as a shooter can be on your next shot, not the previous one, but you know, that's much easier said than done.
4 more points to stay alive. That's 2. Now 3 points. 5 points now. So he ends up at 17. I'd say he handled that round pretty well, guys.
Yeah, it was adequate, absolutely. I mean, he really stayed with it, hung in there nicely, I thought.
Yeah, that's right. There were some moments when it looked like things might slip away from him, but I thought he was really tough. He hung in there throughout and posted a decent number.
So it'll be Kyrie Irving.
You can be sure of this. Whether it's an exhibition or not, the pressure to perform is still pretty great in the three-point shootout.
Oh, make no mistake. I mean, these guys are competitive. They got a lot of pride. They want to win. But they've got to stay cool and controlled while they're out there. It's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
Just 2 points there. He won't be happy with that.
4 more points to stay alive.
Now with 4. 5 points now. He's missed all 3 money balls so far. That's 6 points left on the table. 2 more points to stick around. Misses for the 4th straight time. His 5th consecutive miss. 1 more to stay alive. Could only get 1 shot to fall off the rack.
He's moving up. That gets him into a 3rd place tie.
He closes out the round with 8 points. That's far below what he's capable of doing when he's on his game. And so here's Shorty now. As the final shooter in this round, he knows just what he has to do here.
You know, this is really a very unique experience for the participant. You're on your own out there. Nobody can help you. And every eye in the arena is focused on you.
You're right, Clark. It's totally different from a regular game. You're the only person out there. You're firing shots left and right. It's different. And you have to adapt to that different experience and make it your own if you're going to win.
And that'll get him into a 2nd place tie.
2nd place. 11 straight. He's raining them down. This is getting ridiculous. That's 13 straight. This is unreal. Does he ever miss?
Yeah, this is how you do it.
He's got 21.
Boy, beautiful form on this shot.
Oh, this is beyond belief. What a streak.
Yep, powering to the finish.
25. 27 points. Now 28. Perfection. He gets all 30 points. Wow, that was something else, guys. We don't see too many performances like that.
No, I mean, his streak of made buckets went, well into double digits. I'm not sure the exact number, but man, he was on fire.
Shorty's got to be the favorite going into the finals, don't you think, guys?
Yeah, obviously he's the guy with all the momentum. I mean, he'd probably like to go first just to keep that momentum going. But I still think he'll be fine going last.
Well, especially with his confidence as sky high as it must be right now. I'm sure he'll want to know exactly what that target number is.
And so here's Parker now. He had the lowest score of all the qualifiers, so he goes first. Let's see if he can kick it up a few notches.
Respectable start here.
He's up to 7. Can't get the money ball. 8 points. 9 points. He's got 10. He just can't find the bottom of the net with those money balls. He's missed all 4. 11 points. That gives him 12. Not just 13. He comes away with a total of 15 points. That was a nice piece of shooting we saw from him out there.
Yeah, it was adequate, absolutely. I mean, he really stayed with it, hung in there nicely, I thought.
Yeah, that's right. There were some moments when it looked like things might slip away from him, but I thought he was really tough. He hung in there throughout and posted a decent number.
He can tie it up with 15 or take the lead. 4 points. He's got 5. 6.
Pretty good start there for him.
Yes. 6 points more to tie it up. He's got 10. 5 more points to tie it up. 11 points.
4 points more to tie it up.
12 for him. Down to the final rack.
3 more points will tie it.
Good for 13. And 13 is the final score. And so here's Shorty now. He was the hottest shooter entering the finals, so he earned the right to go last. And he knows exactly what the target is.
It's all about establishing the rhythm early on and then keeping it going throughout the round. Am I right, Steve?
Oh, yeah, for sure. If you get off to a slow start in this competition, Clark, you're in big trouble because the clock starts to tick. You start to panic a little bit. You start to rush. You really need to find that groove early, and then you can gain your confidence and let it roll.
7 points more to win. 5 big points on that rack alone. That gives him 12. 2 more to tie it up. And he buries his 5th in a row.
Yeah, that's the stuff right there. That's his 3rd straight good rack. He's rolling now.
Now up to 18. Hang on tight. That's 9 in a row. 11 straight. He's raining them down. 12 in a row. What more can you say? One after another, after another. How in the world is he doing it?
He's finding that touch now.
29 points for him. 29. 1 away from perfect. What an unbelievable round. Right away you could tell it was going to be special.
I think things are so much easier when a shooter gets off to a good start, and he certainly did that.
And so that will do it. What a tremendous performance. And of all the great talent assembled here today, a great achievement indeed to take home the three-point contest championship trophy.
Another terrific year for the three-point contest and another terrific champion.
Yeah, I think everyone here is still a little bit in awe of the display of shooting he put on tonight.
And the drama, the excitement, this year's three-point contest had it all. And it was our pleasure to bring it to you. For myself, Kevin Harlan, and my partners Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, thank you, everyone, and good night.